Moving on to row number 3, our pattern calls for single crochet 11, 2 single crochet 5, and then we repeat another sequence here for a total of 52 single crochets. All right, so let's take our marker out. Make sure we stitch in that first one right there where we just took our marker. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to count in my head to 11. Dinner time at my house, y'all. 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then we do our 2 single crochet increase. So 1, 2, and then we move to our single crochet 5 of 1, 2, 3, oh, go in there, 4, 5, and then we have an increase again. So 2 single crochet into 1, there's 1 and 2, and then we single crochet 13 across those previous increases. So I'm just gonna do 1, 2, there's 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Then we do a 2 single crochet increase. So 2 single crochets into 1. There we go. So first one and our second one. And then our next sequence is single crochet 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 single crochet increase, 1 and 2, and then our last sequence is single crochet 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oops, did not go, there we go, 9, and 10. All right, that completes our row 3. And we have 52 single crochets in that row right there. Row number 4. Okay, so row number 4 is our last point in which we do our increases. And then it says right here, 5 through 10 is where we're going to build up the bigger portion of the body where it's just the height. So number 4 is the last time we're going to do some increases for that particular section. So we have to single crochet 18. Move that out of the way. Okay. There's 1. And I'm going to go ahead and mark that. I'm going to count in my head again up to certain points and just keep you on track with me. All right, 2. There's 8, 9, 10, excuse me. All right, 15, oops, 16, 17, and 18. And then we need to do 2 single crochet, so that's an increase. So 2 and 1, there's 1 and 2. And then next we do single crochet 15. So 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And then we do another single crochet, 2 single crochet increase. So there's first single crochet and our second in there. And then next we do 17 single crochets to all the way to the back, to the end of our row there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Okay. Excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. Okay, so let's look at our piece right now and go over what we've got so that we know what's going on here. Because this kind of looks silly, right? We don't know exactly what's going on here, maybe. Okay, this is the front of your bunny. This is the back. This dip right here is actually going to create, I started another one the other day in a different color. I haven't finished her yet, but she's super cute. She's peach. So that dip right there is what creates this little defined area of her tummy. If you turn it sideways, you can see that it pokes out and her butt sticks out. She's super cute and thick, chunky, just like me. So that is what we were creating. That big fat tummy was created with these increases in the front here. And so when our next step is rows 5 through 10, where we do 6 rows to get some height on the bunny. And this will, when you build your rows up and you go in rounds and rounds and rounds and you don't do any increases or decreases, then that's when this will start to even out and it won't look all pointy like this. So I'm going to do 1 row around so you can see what the 1 row around is without any increases. And then I will finish the building of the 6 rows and come back to you when they're done. Okay, so we have to do 54 single crochets around for 6 rows. Always make sure you're carrying your stitch marker. I like to use my pencil and just do little hash marks for each row that I do so that I don't end up doing more or less rows than I need to. In this particular project, it wouldn't be the end of the world if you had 1 less or 1 more, but just keep something handy to mark where you're at. Okay, so there's 1, and I'm just gonna go around. I'm not gonna count for y'all. Now, the reason that I wanted to tell you why my yarn was splitting is because of this particular yarn is really great to work with. I really have been using it for so many projects lately. But just the way that it's constructed, it is it tends to split on you, and that does happen a lot with yarn. And the best thing to do when that happens is to just find that little spot, that sweet spot where it's muscle memory and you kind of know, you get an idea of where you have to hold your hook, but it doesn't keep it from not splitting all the time. And a lot of times, if you've pulled your project out, or in my case, I have used this yarn a couple times just for demonstration purposes, so it is a little bit more worn than usual. But that is some of the fallback of crocheting with cotton yarn and some of the cheaper yarns, like Red Heart sometimes does that to me too. There's a couple of, I can't even remember the names of them. I ended up having to throw away some of them because it split so badly on my project. And it also has a lot to do with your hook. All right, so we're at the end almost here of our first row of 6. And you can't tell yet because it's too soon, but this will start bringing your project more even. You can kind of see how it's not so pointy now, but it will build it up in a more smooth look. So I'm going to go off camera and build up 5 more rows, and I'll be back. So I have gotten all of my 6 rows done now, and this is gonna, so you can see how you've gotten your height here. Yours should look very similar to mine, I would hope. You have his little legs in there and his big belly, and that's as wide as he's gonna get. So next step is to decrease, and so that's gonna bring us in a little bit, and each row will be smaller and smaller, and that's where you get the chest area and his back. And then in that next couple of rows, we're going to attach our arms, but first we have to do the rest of the stuff. Okay, so we're on row number 11. I'm gonna try and move my camera up a little bit here. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm running out of daylight in my house here, so I'm gonna have to do this one last row, and I'll have to come back to you guys tomorrow. All right, so row number 11 starts with a single crochet 2 together. So we're decreasing starting in this row. So in order to do the single crochet 2 together, you do your invisible decrease like that. That's in the invisible decrease and increase video that's linked in this video's description if you need to go over that one more time. All right, single crochet 2 together. Now we need to single crochet 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whoops, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, there's 15. And now we need to do another single crochet 2 together. So single crochet decrease. There's the single crochet decrease. Now we need to do 17 single crochets across the belly area. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Now we need to do another decrease, so single crochet 2 together, and now we need to do single crochet 15. Sorry guys, I had to come back because I had somebody run through the door right as I was beginning to talk again. Okay, so we just finished our single crochet 2 together, and now we need to do a single crochet 14. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoops, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then we have one more single crochet 2 together at the very end. So single crochet 2 together like that. There we go. And we're back at our beginning of our row, and we have 50 single crochets in there. So now our next row that we need to do is row number 12. It is a single crochet 16, single crochet 2 together, single crochet 17, single crochet 2 together, single crochet 13, and then single crochet 2 together. So let's go ahead and start with our first sequence there and do 16 single crochets. All right, 2. Dang, yarn is splitting still. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And so that brings us to our the single crochet 2 together. So that's our decrease. So we go into 2. There we go. And now we move to, excuse me, excuse me, I still have a tickle in my throat. Okay, single crochet 17. So there's 1, 2, and we're basically just going across the belly. 3, 4, 10, all right, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So now we need to do our single crochet 2 together for our decrease. Because we are, like I've said a couple of times now, we have to match each side. So if we did a single crochet decrease over here, then we have to do one over here to keep the line straight for the shaping to go evenly up the sides. All right, now we single crochet 13. There's 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Next, we need to do row 13. And row 13 starts out with a single crochet 2 together and a single crochet 9. So let me move my marker. All right, so we single crochet 2 together for our decrease. And place our marker. And then we single crochet 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And our next sequence is single crochet 2 together for our decrease. Then single crochet 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then single crochet 2 together. There we go, and now we do a single crochet 15 to get across our belly right here. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 13, 14, and 15. And then we need to single crochet 2 together for our decrease. I'm sorry about all the background noise. It is lawn day in my neighborhood. And so all of the lawnmowers and the weed eaters are going at the same time. Figures on the day that I decide to film. Okay, so we've done our single crochet 2 together, and now we need to single crochet 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we do a single crochet 2 together for our decrease. Oops, get in there. And then we do a single crochet 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we decrease our last 2 stitches. So single crochet, 2 together at the very end. Now we are at 42 stitches there. You can count around your little bunny if you want to go ahead and make sure that you've got 42 single crochets. Okay, row 14 now we're on. Let's see. All right, let's move our stitch marker. And row 14 starts out with a single crochet 2 together. We're doing all of these decreases so that the shape comes together nicely. And then you'll see it when we stuff. I don't usually stuff my project until I'm absolutely ready to see the shape of it. If I can get into the pieces easily, I don't stuff right away, so that I can manipulate the project a little bit easier. It's sometimes a bit harder when it's stuffed because the stuffing likes to pop out and it catches on your fingers and it's really annoying. So trust me, we will stuff. I just haven't gotten to that point yet where we need to. And then you'll be able to see the shape a little bit better. All right, so single crochet 2 together. We're in row 14. Single crochet 2 together right there, and now we do single crochet 3. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet 2 together. Single crochet 2 together again. And single crochet 1, 2, and 3. Now we single crochet 2 together. And now we go across the belly, so we do 16 single crochets across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and now we single crochet 2 together. So 1 here, go in. Okay, there we go. Now that got stuck on my second loop there. Okay, there we go. Single crochet 2 together, and then we single crochet 2. So 1 and 2, and we single crochet 2 together again. 1, 2, turns into 1, and then we single crochet 6. 4, 5, and 6. There we go. That's row 14, and we're at 36 single crochets now. And we're going to start the arms pretty soon. We have to get one more decrease row, and then we're going to build it up for a couple of rows, and then we'll get to the arms. It's fun and kind of tricky, but it's easier than sewing on sometimes. Sorry, I have my green tea with me because I cannot wake up today. All right, now we're on to row 15, and I think I'm gonna come back in just a minute when the lawnmower people are gone from my street, and I'll be right back. Row number 15 starts us out with a single crochet 7, single crochet 2 together. So let's start that. So 1, get my stitch marker in place, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we need to single crochet 2 together. And one more time, we're gonna single crochet 2 together because that's in the pattern. And now we single crochet 6. So 1, 2, it's not working with me today. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we need to do a single crochet 2 together, and then single crochet 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, work with me here. There's 7 and 8. Then we need to single crochet 2 together, and do that one more time, single crochet 2 together. Now we do single crochet 3, so 1 and 2, 3, and we end our row with a single crochet 2 together. And now we have, oh, work with me there. We have 30 single crochets now in row 15. And so what we're gonna do now, row 16 and 17 is just building up a little bit more for that count of 30. So we're gonna do 2 rows of 30 for rows number 16 and 17.